Okay, that's not good. Today I'm gonna tell you the truth about your slice. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Today, we're talking about the truth about your slice. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos that come your way, all right? Because today, we're just talking about the truth about your slice. And what are people not telling you? And why not? Today's video is the majority of why we're slicing, all right? And you're gonna hear certain things out there and they have some truth to them, but mostly some truth equals big slice. And what we're gonna get is the whole truth and nothing but the truth because you deserve it. So here is the issue. What you're gonna hear a lot of times is this. You're gonna hear this, that the reason you're slicing is because you come over the top. That's true, that's truth, okay? It's not the whole truth though, all right? Yes, you're coming over the top here. So a lot of people say you need to get deep, and that's true too. You want depth in your swing. What is depth? Depth is just kind of back here. Okay, this would be no depth. I just kind of took my hand back here, and then this is depth. How do you get depth? No one ever tells you how you get depth. They just tell you need more of it. If you're bringing your hands up here, if you want more depth, you want to feel like your hands coming more across your chest, like it's connected to your chest here, okay? But just don't get here, because now you have little alligator arms. And then extend your arms. So that right arm would be more extended, okay? So you could be extended here, but that's not depth, because there's no connection here between your arm and your shoulder, your chest. So you want that here. So that's depth, okay? Here's the problem. If you have depth in your swing, you're back here, it's so much easier to come over the top because you're already down here. Whereas you look at a guy like Matt Wolf, he's up here. There's no depth in the beginning, first half of the swing. It's after he transitions that he shallows it out, and that's where his depth comes from. And then he's able to, you know, swing like that. It's probably nothing like it, but then you're able to shallow it out. But he gets his depth later. I wouldn't recommend that type of swing for most people. It's gonna take a minute to figure that out, and I still sliced it pretty badly. So what I wanna talk about is really, for most people, the number one reason, the issue that you're slicing. So why are you slicing? People say, oh, you're coming over the top. Come underneath, shallow it out, get more depth. And then you're doing those things. Many times you're doing them. You're just kind of either doing them out of order, or you have something else going on that's ruining everything. So what's the point of depth in your swing? What's the point of getting super deep if I lose it right away? Like, this is good, but not if I do that. Not if the first move is right over the top. Because then I've got all the depth and I just throw it away. So you can have it and lose it. So I'm gonna give you a drill today that's going to help you fix that problem. And it's really the truth in your slice and how we're gonna fix it, okay? So, buckle up. So, I wanna show you something. Watch this. I take a backswing here. I'm deep. I got width. This would be no width. This is width, okay? And I'm deep. Now, when I work my lower body, let's say I really turn my hips, right? That's pretty good. Do you see what happened? Look at this. I'm turning my hips. Look at my hands. I'm not doing anything other than moving my hips. You see that? That's the over the top move right here. Right here. Look at my lower body when I'm here. That's coming over the top. It's a correct move though, right? So there's some truth in here but it's causing me to come right over the top and I've lost everything. You're actually doing everything right. It's out of order, right? Because look at this knee. That knee extends, and when that knee extends, everything moves. If that knee is extending and that hip is turning, the hands are coming over the top every time. So you're doing those moves correctly. But if you do them here, which most people do, because you're trying to turn the hips, because everybody says turn, and I even say turn, right? You gotta rotate. I say rotate, okay? So you're rotating, but you're here, and you've already lost it. You've come over the top, you're deep, and you get this big slice, or a dead pull left, because you shut the face. So then at that point, you're way over the top in your swing path, and then depending on where your face is, it's either gonna go way left or big slice right. Most of the time it's gonna go right. So here's the deal, okay? So there's truth in this. But look, if I'm down here and then I do that move, oh, look at that. Now everything's the same. I'm extending, but I'm coming from the inside now. All because I changed positions of where I did that move. If you do it here, you're way over the top. If I do it down here, oh man, you look like Rory McIlroy all of a sudden. And that's a different deal. And it's all just where we do that move, right? So I'm gonna get depth and just change the position of where I did that. Now I come way from the inside. It's a push, little draw. That's way better than that giant slice. That I can work on. So the question is now, how do I do that move in the right position at the right time of my golf swing? How do I time it up? What's the drill? What's the move to be able to change the point in time? That's all we're doing. We're just changing. I want to do that move, but I don't want to do it here. I want to do it here. So a lot of people would say, well, then what you need to do is wait. Wait. I'll tell you, waiting from here to here in golf, whew, that's like waiting for your wife to get ready. It's going to take a while, okay? It's going to take some time. Like, I don't have that kind of time in my life while I'm swinging a golf club. So I need, instead of just wait, that's what everybody says, just wait on it. You got to wait on it. Instead of just waiting, I like to have something to do to fill that gap, that space, that time, so that I'm always doing something in my golf swing. That's really the key. You need something to do. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So here's the secret sauce to that. Here's what you're going to do. It's all about your left knee, okay? So remember, if I come over the top, it's because I'm extending that left knee and rotating that hip too soon, right? So you gotta do the opposite with that left knee in the meantime. So you get that left knee here. What I want that left knee to do is I want it to bend and go forward a little bit. Now, if you bend it, it's going forward. So you're doing both of the things at the same time. So you're just gonna be here. You're gonna just a slight bend and forward. Bend forward, and that's gonna be just a little bit. You're here, forward bend, forward. Now, look, when I forward bend, you see my hands? Now my hands, that's all they need, is that little head start, because then you could start, you started that motion, now it's gonna swing out and extend up. And during that time, but all you have to do is get it started. Just this, boom, 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 right there with your left knee, right there. So you're here, boom. So I want you to focus that on that move. You can take your backswing, you're gonna be nice and wide. It's easy to get deep if you think about it. Just extend, push your arms straight a little bit, and then boom, you're just gonna push that knee forward. Try not to lift your heel off the ground. You know, you can if you want to, but just push that knee. It's just subtle, but just enough, and that's gonna get it going. And then from here, you can extend, then you can extend and turn those hips, but your hands will be here at that point in time. let's see what happens. So I'm gonna do everything the same, and my first swing thought is kick that left knee that way. Just a little bit. And things will start to happen. You're not gonna hit it great right at the beginning. You think you do one move and all of a sudden your golf game, you're on tour? No, it's gonna take 100 shots at least before you get comfortable with it. But don't quit on it. Do that one move. I tell you, it felt like I moved that thing 2 feet, and I'm coming inside out, 275-yard carry, and that's my normal little push draw. I'm here, right here, boom, push that knee, and then you can extend and straighten it after you push it. Right there, that's pretty good. And your ball starting line will change. So we're curing this by this. And that's gonna make a huge difference in your entire life. That one felt good. I felt like I got it much better. Oh, that's a straight shot, bullet, right down the middle. And that's what we're going for. Those little draws, okay? So work on that. That's all you're doing, is just pointing that knee forward just a little bit to start your swing. That's gonna be your first swing thought in your downswing. So that's the only swing thought I have in this shot is I set up, I'm taking it back, and then my swing thought is push that knee forward, boom. And the rest, you're doing the rest correctly. Most of the time, you're really doing it right. You just need something to have it done right at the right time. And that's the truth. A lot of you ask me, okay, at what point do I do it? Now, it's different for everybody. I don't want you to wait till you're up here, okay? I really want you to start thinking about it now, right? Your hands are 9 o'clock, okay, let's say. So I'm here, now I'm doing it. Now, in reality, you'll be way back here, but I want you here, and then just start thinking about pushing that left knee just forward, right there. Because as you push it forward, you notice things drop this way. When I straighten it, things go that way. So I need it to go here, and then here. Now I want it to come this way. Now it straightens, and things go that way at the end. It's all about timing. It's all about when you do stuff, not what you do, it's when you do it. Whew. That's the one I like right there. Bullet. I can control the ball that starts straight, but when it's zooming all over the place, those are difficult. It's hard to figure that out. But if I know I'm doing a little push draw, I can start it there all day long. So that's the truth about your slice, and a key drill in order to be able to fix it. And it's just, most of us are doing the things we need to do, we're just doing it in the wrong order, and we need a better sequencing. We need to be in different positions when we do things. And that's it. That's not it. We're gonna keep working hard because this is a crazy game, and you fix one thing and 5 more things get broken. So we're gonna keep grinding, and we're gonna do little things that go after the root cause and not just tell you what you're doing. We're gonna help you fix what you're doing. And that way, you can take care of yourself and repair yourself when you're out on the golf course in the middle of chaos. Love you guys. See you in the next video.